Hey man, Salakia. Once again, the camera gets stopped, but they can't stop it, so we just gotta go manual with it, man. You know? But getting back to it, we was talking about Esther and the Purim, you know, which we just came out of a holy day, you know, which was a celebration. We were going into the pure. Well, we was at the part where the woman had to be purified.
Purification.
Yeah, because we have to be purified too, man. You know, that's the time we're in now. The Lord is purifying His men. You know, and that's a good one. You know, because this is talking about the woman having to be purified for the king. We're Yahweh's women, so we have to be purified for Him to even be in His presence, man.
Yeah.
You know.
It says, verse 10. Esther had not showed her people, nor her kindred, for Mordecai had charged her that she should not show it.
Yep, and that's that Yaikwab shit.
Damn.
You know, because he was like, yo, don't let them know that you're an Israelite.
Damn.
He's not going to choose you. You know? She had to gain his favor first.
Damn.
To get up in there. When she saw how beautiful, she was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Let me give her this. Or among all the heathen women, or whoever the woman they bought, he chose her, man. Because she was the baddest one, you know?
Verse 11. And Mordecai walked every day before the court of the woman's house to know how Esther did and what should become of her.
Yeah, he was keeping tabs on her. Like, asking, yo, what's going on with Esther?
Yeah.
She's okay? Okay, This was happening now. Because he wanted to make sure that her ass got in there.
Right.
You know? Because, hey, man, that was just an act of the Lord because he put on his spirit to do so.
Yeah.
Because he knew that Haman, you know, Mordecai knew Haman. You know, he like, yo, this dude, he don't like this. And he's the king's man. Right. He's going to try to get rid of him. So, how you do it? And, yo, and that's a wise move because now when dudes do that now, when they really want to get you or catch you slipping, they send a woman.
Right.
Yo, go get him.
Right.
And that they do it wickedly. He did it righteously, man.
God.
Send a woman. Look over there. Trying to get us. They like, yo, send a woman.
Hey.
You know?
Now, verse 12. Now, when every maid's turn was come to go into King Ahasuerus, after that she had been 12 months, according to the manner of the woman.
Damn.
For so were the days of their purifications accomplished.
Damn.
To wit, 6 months with oil of myrrh, and 6 months with sweet odors, and with other things for the purifying of the women.
See, that's order, man. God damn. 6 months just with oil of myrrh. And then what's the other one? 6 months of
sweet odors.
Sweet odors
and with other things to
purify. So when when she take them clothes off, you like, damn! You want to just jump right in, man. It's like opening a new gift that you get. You tearing it up, like tearing the clothes off and ripping the package open. You know? And that's how, and yo, that's the significance of a man. A woman has to she really got to go through it to get with you, man. You know, especially a man of importance, not no average Joe, no. No, a king type of status. And can't every man have that woman either, man.
Right.
You know? Nobody can have it but the king.
Right.
You know? And she's not even gonna be thinking about another man.
Right. It ain't gonna be like we fell out of love and all this other nonsense that happens, right?
And yo, that's how you keep it you keep the relationship kind of newish.
Fresh.
You know, because like you're not around the 24 hours a day. If you're around the 24 hours a day, what they say the newlywed state. Because she's up on you, she's going to irritate you sometimes. You don't want to be around that shit. That's why you send her away. Look, man, go ahead. Go to your chambers. I'm doing this. And y'all come around, y'all eat, whatever. Y'all deal with each other like that, then y'all part ways, man.
Right.
She's not going off dealing with nobody else, dog, because she belongs to you.
Right. And she's not asking you, where you going? Where you been?
That's right.
Why didn't you tell me this? Why didn't you tell me that? Hey.
And she know you got other women. Because they're in the chambers.
Right.
They all got their own chambers.
Right.
You know? And she's content because she knows that she's taken care of.
Right.
All her needs is met.
Yeah. There's no working.
Yeah, cut, that's right, yeah. But to live in a small house with a woman, man, God damn. You gonna go to one nagging ass.
Right.
You know?
Every minute.
That's right.
If you upstairs, she want to know why you upstairs and not downstairs with her. If you downstairs, she want to know why you ain't upstairs with her. Like, come on, man. Come on.
That'll make a man go crazy. Like, yo, what the fuck?
Right. Hey, that's why a lot of men have what? Men caves, right?
That's right, yup. That's right.
And don't come down there.
That's right, yup. Yeah.
Man cave.
Yo, I remember it was an episode of Married with Children. And Al Bundy he built the man cave and shit, right? So they was all down there chilling, him and the men. They was cool.
Right.
But then the women, they got curious. Yo, why are they down there? What are they doing? This.
Yeah.
So they came and overtook it and fucked it up. To the point matter of fact, he ended up tearing the whole cave up.
Bunch of confusion.
He destroyed it.
Supermercado para acá.
No, speak it in. No. What you looking for?
Supermercado.
Who?
Supermercado.
Supermarket? Supermarket. Straight down.
Allá
Keep going straight, yeah. See. Dos blocks. Dos
Two.
blocks.
2.
Sit. That's crazy. That's the language barrier we got against our people, man. You know? But you able to understand certain things.
Verse 13. Then thus came every maiden unto the king. Whatsoever she desired was given her to go with her out of the house of the woman unto the king's house.
Yeah, see that? Yo, she didn't even live in the king's home. They had their own chambers. That's righteous, man. Because, yo, you know why, too? Because it's a time when the woman, when she comes on her moon, which is her menstrual cycle, that's what they call it, her moon, because it's different phases of the woman's body. So when she's bleeding, she's unclean. And anything that she touches is unclean as well. So a king, he has to keep his shit clean, man. You can't have no woman in there bleeding, touching everything. If she touches you while she's bleeding, she defiled you.
Right.
You know? That's how you know we living in the hell, man. You got a woman you living with, she's on a period, you sleeping in the same bed with her.
Right.
And that defiles the whole bed, the whole room, everything she's touching. Every month is fucked up.
Right.
You know? So this is hell, man. And the Lord got to deliver us out of this, man. You know? And then, matter of fact, even when you go to these little clubs and stuff like that, you don't even know if the woman bleeding and all that.
Right.
You dancing with her and all that. She defiling the shit out of you, man. You don't know because you're not asking these questions.
Right.
Oh, you talking, a woman's not going to tell you.
They're not going to tell you.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on my period. They might tell you at the end of the night, you think you about to get some pussy to take her home, and she's like, oh, I'm bleeding. Now you mad. You know? You know, like, hey, man, this is hell, man. This is hell. You know?
It says, verse 14. In the evening she went, and on the morrow she returned into the second house of the woman, to the custody of Shazgaz, the king's chamberlain, which kept the concubines.
The concubines, man. Come on, man. That's how decent the king is got this set up.
Right.
Yo, listen, I'm setting this woman up over here.
Right.
Everything is in order, man.
So she basically made it to the next step.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yo, oh shit. Yo, like you said, what's that? Damn. The Bachelor.
Yeah, Bachelor. Yeah,
So you make it to the next stage. He like, you know what? Yo, cause I remember watching him back in the day. And he had roses and shit. So he would give out a rose that way. And the one that didn't get it, she had to go home. You know, because she ain't pleased.
Right.
You know? They know what they doing, man.
They taking it back to the ancient days.
Cut exactly. And the woman, they fight for that.
Yeah.
You know? They ain't want no, fuck him, I can go get, no, they want to be with that dude. And the dude that's the bachelor, he's well off. You know? He got money, he got his own, you know, he's somebody, so to speak, in this society, man. You know?
But that shows you the wickedness too, because what else do they have? They have a woman now
Yep. One.
looking at 20, 30 men.
Yeah, cut. Yup.
Dealing with 20, 30 men.
That's right.
And they doing the same thing.
Yeah, cut.
And that's all.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yup. That's right. That's right. But you know, this Babylon and them niggas that do it, you's a fucking fool, man.
She just got finished kissing all on
Yeah,
this other,
cut.
and you next.
Yeah, yup. I'll wait for me. Oh, man. This is...
She got multiple men. Come on, man.
Babylon
Try this one out.
Crazy. Yeah,
Try that one out.
Yeah. No. This place is crazy,
Hey.
man. That's why we got.
Hey, and sometimes the parents that tell them, listen, don't get too serious
Yup.
with anybody.
Yeah, yup.
Try a couple of them out.
Uh-huh.
And some of you women
Yup.
telling your daughters that.
That's right. They teach what it say. You guys say that there shall not be no harlots of Israel. I think it's in Deuteronomy, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it is. He said there shall not be a harlot. Because that's what they do. They, and see, and like that's a beautiful point, man. Because it's showing you here that the women was competing for the men. That's the righteous way it's supposed to be. The man's not supposed to compete for the woman, because she is the weaker vessel, man. But you got dudes out here that actually compete for women, man. You got dudes like I know, like being coming up or whatever, before we knew the truth and everything, you'll have a dude here, have a girl, and it'll be a man girl, and you probably cool with her, and something they might get into an argument or something, she come confide in you, you be like, oh man, you don't need him, man.
Right.
That's crazy. Why he doing that to you? Cause you want to get with her, man. So I would never do this to you. That's wicked as hell, man. And for that, the Most High is going to deal with you for that.
Yeah, you're right. It's Deuteronomy 23:17.
Right.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
That's right. And like you said, that song from Cool C. No, was it? No, Steady B, I think. No, Cool C, the Glamorous Life.
Yeah, Glamorous
Life. It's
Life.
like, yo, Michelle.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah. He's like, it's just like my mama used to say. You gotta use what you got. You get what you want. And yo, see, because she said her mama used to tell her that. So that's going back what you said on the mother is teaching the daughters to be whores, man. And that's not cool, man. That's sad. That's how low that our people have sunk, man. Coming from a royal place, so now you're down here at the bottom. That's not good, man. But that's how fast the Lord will take you out, man.
Right.
She rolled her window down trying to listen. Yeah, we talk about you.
Yeah.
The one, and yo, that's crazy because we talking about the mother making the daughter a harlot, and she's the one with the blonde hair in her hair. That's crazy. That's the spirit, man.
God. It says, verse 14, in the evening she went, and on the morrow she returned into the second house of the women, to the custody of Shazgaz, the king's chamberlain, which kept the concubines. She came in unto the king no more, except the king delighted in her, and that she were called by name.
See that? And you can tie that into the men of the word, man. He said what we're called by his name. The Lord has to call us by our name for us to come into this thing. And see, and that alone lets you know as well with the men and the women, once you're done with it, you send her on her way, man.
Right.
Until you want to deal with her again. You're like, oh, damn, I want to deal with so-and-so.
Yeah, she's not.
Now, let me deal with Naima.
Yeah, you're not sitting up under her 24/7.
That's right. Because after you basically, man, I know me, man. Once I get my shit over with a woman, I'm done. Like, I don't really want to talk and all that shit. How was your day? And then, no, fuck all that. You're here for a purpose, man. I'm going to take care of you now and this and that, but I don't got to do all that shit.
It says, verse 15. Now, when the turn of Esther, the daughter of Abihail, the uncle of Mordecai,
that's right, see?
Who had taken her for his daughter, was come to go in unto the king, she required nothing but what Haggai, the king's chamberlain, the keeper of the woman, appointed. And Esther obtained favor in the sight of all them that looked upon her.
See that? Because she ain't want nothing. The other women, they probably like, oh, King, can you do this? And I want, because they was infatuated with the materialistic shit. But see, Esther, she was a what? She was a righteous woman, man. Because she was raised by a righteous man. So she knew what to say, what to do. Matter of fact, I believe I watched it's a movie on that, on Esther, man. And it goes in and it's telling you. Because you know Esau, when they do movies, man, they get things to the T. You know what I'm saying? Like the time period, the clothing, the vessels that they use to drink out of and all that, man. You know? So the storyline is dead on, man. The only thing that's not dead on is the color that they look like, man.
Right.
You know? That's it.
Right.
But the story and everything, you watch them biblical movies, man, they be on point. It's just the color of the people is not right, man. That's it. You know? Because they go, I'm telling you, Esau, what it say? They sort out things, you know? They seek it out, man. And they'll put it there, but they'll put themselves in that position, man. And that's where they're going off of. They're not going to tell you what's up.
Hey, let you know, they put out, you know, the Egyptians look like Caucasians.
Yo,
Come
Charles
on, man.
Hester.
Come on, man. Come
Charles
on.
Hester was
Come on.
Moses.
Seriously.
Yo, what's
man.
the new thing? They got...
Hulk Hogan?
Yo, they got... Yo, that's crazy. They said Moses looked like Hulk Hogan.
Right.
Like, come on, man.
No beard, right? Yeah. He had a goatee, a
Yeah,
little
he got
one
the
too.
handlebar
A little
too.
one, yeah, little. It wasn't- not even a full goatee, right?
But this
a little-
piece missing.
Yeah, a little tricycle.
He had the cul-de-sac beard.
Right. Come on, man. You guys are something else,
Yeah,
man.
cut,
You
man.
guys are something else.
Cut.
So Esther was taken unto King Ahasuerus into his house royal in the 10th month, which is the month Tebeth, in the 7th year of his reign. And the king loved Esther above all the women. He loved her, above all the women.
That's right. Then, that was an Israelite. He was a heathen. You know? And he loved her above all. So now that's another sign that he had multiple women. For you, Nate, because you was just talking shit on what's this guy? Damn, he does a little. It's like he got a YouTube channel, but he's talking. He always bring up like current events and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And he had Nate on there, and he was asking him questions. It was about a woman, and he was telling them, oh yeah, you just have to have one woman, and that's the church doctrine. You know, that's how you know. Yo, even the heathen know that you can have more than one woman, man.
Well, over in the East, they laugh at us.
Yeah, in the Middle East, yup.
Yeah, how many women you got? One. They laugh.
Yeah,
that's a real thing.
Yeah, cut, yup.
Yeah.
Yo, because it was an Edomite he asked. And he was like, I only got one wife. He was like,
yeah.
He was like, I feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah, they laugh at that.
Yo, that shit was
like, y'all
funny as
stuck
hell.
and dumb.
And he was like, he was looking at all his wives.
Yeah.
You know, he was like, God damn. They in their kingdom, man.
All right.
You know, Esau, you in your kingdom, and you only got one wife. What the fuck? He's doing bad, man. He's doing bad.
Hey.
And that's and the reason why they really want you to have that now, and they press that on people, it's all about population control, man. They don't want you to multiply. Right. They know the stories of us when we was in Egypt, how we multiplied and all that, man.
Right.
They don't want the Israel to multiply.
Right, because that would be fruitful and multiply.
That's right.
You know.
That's right. That's Ephraim.
Right away.
That's right. Yep. They like, we want to kill y'all, and that's another trait of Esau. How you know that he's all about death, man. You know, he don't want nothing to multiply.
And the bottom line is, they don't multiply like we do.
That's right. Yeah, come.
You know, they just don't.
Right.
Our people pop them out, and again, that will be a quick. You will be overcome and overwhelmed.
That's right. They be humping like rabbits.
Yeah.
And that's crazy because wasn't Joseph? He was top governor in Egypt.
Right.
And he had Ephraim and Manasseh. And Ephraim was that be fruitful, multiply. And that they was multiplying like a motherfucker. Man.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. So the jig is up, Esau,
That's
and we're
right.
bringing it out why you do what you do,
That's right.
and the laws that you decree,
Yup.
and it's unrighteous.
Right. And a woman try to tell you, you cheated on her.
Right.
How you cheating? A man cannot cheat on a woman.
Right.
And we're showing you.
Right. In the Bible.
Yeah, a man can't cheat on a woman. She can commit adultery on a man.
Right.
You know? The only way a man commits adultery is two ways. The first way is serving another guy. And the second way is sleeping with another man's wife.
Right.
If you sleep with another woman and you have a woman, she don't have a man, that's not adultery. You know, but they teach you in church you can't commit adultery.
Right.
But y'all the biggest adultery committers in the fucking
Right.
world, man. You know? Serving Caesar Boucher, man. String-haired bitch.
Right. Just read the Bible and you'll know. And
Yeah,
you'll know
understand.
why these laws are set up. It's set up for our righteousness and
Right.
and our people and our living.
That's right.
And it brings life.
God. That's what it is. Life.
That actually brings more life.
That's right. What they say, Bible basic instructions before leaving earth.
Yeah.
But
And
it's life.
Yeah, and knowing that every Israelite woman could be taken care of
Right, God.
in a family.
That's right.
Not having these single moms, right?
That's
not
right.
not having women struggling to look for a man.
right.
I'm talking about a righteous man. I'm not
right.
talking about looking
Wicked
for
ass
yeah,
man.
right.
Yeah, God.
That's not what we're talking about.
God. The ones with multiple children, about
Right.
multiple men.
And you wouldn't be so stressed out.
That's right. Yeah, hell yeah.
Again, stress is death.
That's right.
If you had the support of a true Israelite family, you wouldn't have all those burdens and stress. You would be able to be lively and live.
That's right. That's right.
And that's what we're gonna come back to.
That's right.
You know, when we get to the kingdom,
That's right.
we coming back to that place.
That's right.
So, and the king loved Esther above all the women, and she obtained grace and favor in his sight more than all the virgins.
See that? All the virgins. You know, you niggas running around sleeping with women that done had more penises in them than the Oscar Mayer factors, man. You know?
First of all,
Little wieners.
yeah, and first of all, what they see as something to be given a medal is really sleeping with another man's wife.
That's right. I know a dude like that.
Yeah, that's their thing. And I don't mean another man's wife by a man has to have a ring and go to. I'm talking about if a man is dealing with a woman,
Yeah.
that's his wife.
That's right. Yeah, come, yeah. He's dealing.
Period.
That's right. And don't let a man have popped a virgin, and then you try to go through that. Man, god damn, you already in violation. Period. No, but then because I know men they prefer to sleep with other men's wives.
Right. That's right.
Because they like, yo, I don't gotta deal with her no more. I just pop in and I leave.
Right.
That's wicked as hell, man.
Right.
It's a sentence for that, man. You can't do that shit. You're not supposed to sleep with another man's woman, man. Period.
And again, we're not talking about it's okay if that's his girlfriend or if she don't have a ring.
That's right.
We're talking about if a man is dealing
With a woman.
that's his wife.
How they say, period.
Right. So to define it for you,
right.
well, he didn't marry her yet. They're married.
Matter of fact, can you grab that in Deuteronomy?
Yeah.
It's a law on that.
Yeah.
Because it says, if they both be found, damn, I just can't remember. I know it's in Deuteronomy. It's a law for a man to sleep with another man's wife. And matter of fact, it says if the damsel don't scream out, she's in violation, man. So hey man, we are royal people, man. So it's laws, it's instructions that we're given how to conduct ourselves. That's how you know we're sinners, man. Because if you know the law is the knowledge of righteousness and sin. Because if you go off the law, you're sinning, man. And that's what the law was created for. So you know when somebody's sinning. Yo, this is the consequence of that, man. And that's why the Lord has to restore righteousness, because the law is the laws of the land. When we come into rulership, that's the laws of the land.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 22. Verse 22.
You could read up like both of them, both sides. How about the side?
If a man be found lying with a woman married to a husband,
Right.
then they shall both of them die.
See that? And that's punishable to death, man. That's a detestable act. You know, that stinks into the Most High's nose. Because now you mixing spirits. You know, because the man is still alive, but the man is dead in title. You know, if the man is perishing, because matter of fact, you can read it, man. Because it breaks everything down for you, plain and simple, so you can understand it. You know, the Lord gave us rules, man. There's rules to this shit. He wrote us a manual, a step-by-step booklet for you to get your game on track, not your weight pushed back.
Yeah.
You know, because, hey, what it say, that's getting your weight pushed back. Yo, you want to be put to death, man. For doing these wicked acts, man. You know? What you got it, brother?
Back to the top. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 22. If a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband, then they shall both of them die. Both the man that lay with the woman and the woman. So shalt thou put away evil from Israel.
That, because the Lord, that's how righteous we're supposed to be. That's how righteous we're supposed to be, but look how far we have fell because we glory. You got men that glory and sleeping with another man's wife. That's, in music, rap music, that's all you hear.
Right.
No,
they glorify that.
Right. Because they know, and that's wicked, man. That's you know, how do y'all fuck your baby mama and all that shit. That's how you know that that's like a sign of disrespect, man. You know? When you tell a man that, like you looking at the woman, because for a woman to lay with another man and she's with you, she's getting humbled by him, man. She has to spread her legs open and lay there for him. So like when you think about that and you're dealing with it, that'll fuck a man's head up, man.
Hey, and it goes even further, you know, to not even dealing with a woman. If a woman is betrothed.
That's right, yup.
To a man.
That's right. She's promised to him.
Right? And you be found doing that. Matter of fact, I think that's in this one.
Yeah, it should be. Yup,
oh, yeah.
That's it. It's in there.
Kind.
How they say it's in there.
Hey, I'm going to just bring it out.
That's the spirit.
No sense in me just reading, saying it, right? Just bring it out.
That's right, brother.
If a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto her husband, and a man find her in the city and lie with her,
see that? Damn.
Then ye shall bring them both out unto the gate of that city, and ye shall stone them with stones that they die.
You didn't say the gate. Got the gate.
Oh, God.
Bring them out to the gate of the city.
God.
And and that's like a public execution, man. And it's a penalty. Because it's like going to court. Going to court, you found them. You caught red-handed, so it's no, I didn't know you get caught, man. So this is the punishment for it. Take them out in front of everybody, call everybody for a witness of what's going to happen. So you stone them, man. And that's crazy because to be put to death by stones, all that shit. And they wasn't no small joints,
right.
Man. They was big ass. Our people is fucking vicious, man. You know, when it comes to things, our people was on it like that.